like you do. Still gonna overtake you. All fired up, got something new. Nobody's gonna save you. Underdog, I'm breaking free. Thought I was nothing, but now you say, oh, I'm the king of this. I'm the king of this. Now I'm gonna watch you burn. Yeah, I'm the king of it.
And that song for the Classic Boys is going to be ringing out every day. It's going to be the theme. I am going to be the king of this. Yes, the Classic Tour is coming closer and closer. There's 3 weeks, just under 3 weeks, and we're ready to go. I can't wait. But there's a lot of other golf that needs to be played. Yes, it's back. We've got 2 rounds of golf for those who are playing 2 rounds of golf. We've got the Wanderers coming up tomorrow, and then we get Sunday 2 at Houghton, which is already a very nice field. So we've got lots to talk about and lots to look forward to, and I'm so excited. I don't know if you can see. Everybody, welcome to this Wednesday show of Duckhook Golfers. And I'm not alone, as always. There's a Frikkie.
Hallo, hallo, hallo. Hoe gaat het? Hoe
There's
gaat
a
het?
Donnie.
Hallo mensen.
And there's the player of the season leader.
Hallo mensen, lekker Duckhook.
How are we all? And let me just say, just before we came on, I said, what am I going to say? I think I did okay.
You actually did well.
Very nice, Mazo. Very
Okay.
nice.
How's everybody? Are we ready for golf? We've been on a bit of a hiatus since Acacia. It feels like ages ago. Donnie, I don't know if we haven't seen you for 1 or 2 rounds. Are you ready? How's your golf?
Yeah, you're always as good as your last round, and hopefully it can carry over. Yeah, Maz, it's good. Like I shot 70 the other day at CCJ,
Nice.
pro, which was lekker. So I'm just hoping that it carries on.
I'm going to throw forward to Houghton. You have won twice at Houghton. You like Houghton. What do you think your chances are coming down to Sunday?
Well, unless I can get 36 holes in tomorrow and also on Friday, Saturday, I think the handicap is hurting a bit. But like playing off a +1, +2, I still enjoy the challenge, so I'm going to go out there and try and shoot under par. And Houghton's normally like a low scoring round. So that's what I'm sort of hoping for, that some of the guys struggle a bit on the greens, and I can take
When you mean
advantage
low
of-
scoring, you mean like 37 points.
Yeah, 36, 37, thereabouts. So I'm
That I
not
agree
talking
with
about,
you.
yeah.
Yes.
So hopefully I can take advantage of that.
I'm just going to say, whoever's short game is the best, come Sunday, he will be in contention. Frikkie, how's your short game?
Look, I got tips today. You know that you don't need your short game, you don't need long irons, you don't need nothing as long as you just practice your driver. So I'm working on my driver. So
Okay,
post
you
on
do
our-
that. You do that. Ian, how's your short game?
Mazo, I'm struggling at this moment with my short game. Putting, chipping, not quite there, but yeah, I'm practicing and hopefully it will be better when we're at the Classic.
Maz,
Everybody.
Tour.
Holtzy forgot to mention one thing: his handicap he's also struggling with.
No, it's still good, eh? What's your handicap?
Houghton, I'm on a 12 handicap,
Whoa. And on at Wanderers?
13.
Okay.
Right.
Let's see. Okay.
Yeah?
Let me
Lekker.
say
It's
hello
the
to the
same.
guys who are watching. Hans Jaman says hello, Dar. Mart says non ducks. Brandon, good evening, ducks. Gerard says hello, hi. Francois says, now that he understands how to get onto the show, hello, Captain. Goeie naand almal. Brian, evening, ducks. Sunday is going to be great. Can't wait. Neither can we. Nico is goeie aand. Mede en hak. Lede en lede van die gemeente Oos.
Nico, don't do that to Mazo, please, man.
I
Come
don't know,
on,
my
huh?
brain's broken already. I'm trying to do three things at you. I'm talking, I'm reading. Hey, man. Kieran, evening ducks. We'll see you tomorrow, Kieran. Can't wait for my first classic. It's going to be awesome. It's counting down, and our group will just get busier with what
Yeah, yeah.
needs to be done. Ricky, evening. Andre's watching. Graham's watching. Everybody's watching. Oh, I can't keep up. Cyril. Robert Michael. What's up, ducks? Robert.
What? Hello,
Roberts.
Robbie.
Roberts. That's what I'm going to say. What's coming up, boys? This is what we got to look forward to. Is Wanderers tomorrow, 15th of August, and then Houghton a few days later. So for those who are playing both, it's going to be fantastic. I want to also tell you what's coming up in September. Kyalami is our last pre-build-up to the Classic on the 1st of September. That's going to be good fun. Royal East is back in the mix on the 12th of September for the Thursday League guys. Let them have the turn to play the Royal East of the Beast thingy. Sunday League 2, Modderfontein, 22nd September. And all we can hope for now is that the rain starts coming so the courses can become nice and green. Don't forget, at the end of that is a case of... Nobody listened to what I said earlier. The Players Championship, right? Peakenwood. It's going nice to be going back to Peakenwood. And yes, September is the last qualifying event or month. So after August, you'll know, I'll send out who's qualifying or where you stand after 2 rounds so you can already start seeing if you're going to make it and start booking your seat into the Players Championship. It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
Everybody
I'm looking
likes.
forward to it. Yeah. It's
And
one
it's
of the
AM, which is great.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
gonna be
nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I must say, it's like I played Peakenwood, I think, a week and a half ago, and it was actually looking very good. Like considering this time of the year, it's like greener than some of the other courses. So I think by end of September, I think it's going to look nice.
Cool. Guys in the chat line, if you have any questions for our boys down here, just gooi. We're going to start with, before we even get to Wanderers, the top Gauteng courses bunkers. So this is the top 20 of Gauteng courses bunkers. Now, I want to hear your opinion, and if you agree of what this list is, this obviously comes with SA Top 100, which is nice information to be able to debate about. Okay. Number 1, they've got Pretoria Country Club, which I am very much in agreement because they really have nice bunkers from everything. The sand, manicured around the sides with the shorter grass. They really have it right. Do we agree?
Maza, yes. Last time I played with you, I did land in a couple of bunkers, and it was really, really good. So yeah, I would fully agree with you on that one.
I don't know why I play Ethel twice, so let's just ignore that. But Houghton's up at 5. So that we're coming to. So if Houghton's right up there with the best bunkers in Gauteng, that's something to look forward to, Donnie.
Yeah, no, definitely. I must say, I'm actually quite surprised. I haven't played the new Soweto Country Club, but to see them in the top 10 with bunkers,
Awesome.
it's also there. I'm quite surprised.
Yep.
So yeah.
I don't know about Eagle Canyon at 11. I don't know where that comes from. From times I've played before, I don't know if it should be that high. And Glendower down at 13. How does that make sense? And even Parkview.
Yeah.
CCJ, Rocklands and Woodlands. Oh.
Yeah, it's like it will be interesting to see the criteria of how they do that. Because, like you said, CCJ, I played Woodmead last week, and their bunkers were, pretty good. Good condition, was nice, soft sand, and everything. So, even Parkview, every time I play Parkview, I walk away there with like the feeling the bunkers are actually in pretty good nick. So, yeah, it would be interesting to see because I think they're a bit low.
Anything that stands out for you to the other two guys?
I can't comment on Pretoria Country Club. When we played in the beginning of the year, it was wet and it was raining. So, and then it was 2 years ago. Then I played there, so I can't really comment of rated. But bunkers in overall is just a mess actually in South Africa
I
or
think
in
so.
here in Gauteng because it is not standard. Someone's got sand, some doesn't have sand. When you walk in some, I'm a big guy. You go this deep in. Other ones there's no sand, so yeah, it's rough terrain to be in.
I reckon South Africans are probably the best bunker players in the world because we've got 3 different type of bunkers we need to play out: no sand, lots of sand, or just enough sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we know which one to hit, I just want to go. Robert says, thinking of making an appearance at Houghton. Imagine taking the one. Imagine there are 2 spots left, Robert. So if you want, get in touch. Mark says, bunkers is very soft and white lacquer. Peter, good evening, gents. Kalami, really? Graham de Villiers says, how's it? Eagle Canyon should be 111. Yeah, missing on one.
Here's an interesting fact. Sorry, of a fact, but a question. It's like I would actually like to see the top 10 in South Africa of what court has got the most bunkers. That
Something
would
you're
be
going to have to work out. I don't know where you're going to get that info from.
not
Unless
sure.
somebody's already done it for you.
Peak
But,
would
but
be one of them, and maybe Copperleaf. I
I
would
was
think.
thinking properly. This
Yeah.
is one.
Pretoria Country Club, number 18, has got all that bunkers there on the left.
That's right.
About 20 bunkers. That's all on the one hole.
Yeah, true.
Yes. Right, it's Wanderers, right?
Like-
And with Wanderers comes a... So give us a thumbs up if you're playing Wanderers tomorrow. Yes, nice and early, everybody. We're teeing off 1T start from 7:18, and we're off from the whole hour. We're teeing off, so it's going to be fun. Please don't forget that the Cleveland Strixon boys are going to be at the putting green or the chipping green at the bottom with some demo sessions. So go try out the new RTX wedges and their putters, and let's support them. I'll do a video around it. So if you want to feature in the video, come on through before we get going. What is the standings? No, that's okay. We'll start with this. This is the standings going into the next 2 events of the player of the season because it's hotting up with only 4 months to go, and Ian Holzhausen is still 100 and what is that? 40 freaking
140.
7 points average ahead of Shandon. 47 points ahead, something ridiculous. Talk us through it.
Yes, Mazo. There's quite a few guys that are currently behind the 8 ball of not reaching or played enough games to qualify for the top 21. But like Bobby, Lucky, and Francois Scholes, and they're all on the 123. I think Bobby's 133. So they are close behind on actual points. And yeah, if they can play a few extra games, they can make it to reach 21. So that's little um this little screenshot of yours
Yeah.
can quite change a lot.
So
In the
what he's saying
near
is
future.
there's a lot of people in contention that haven't not reached 21 games yet. So if you reach 21 games, you will be in contention. So we need those guys to play more so that we can give Ian a run for his money.
It's like Luki is going to tour the classic tour. That's the extra game, and he's also got his singles and team match plays as well, and that needs to be calculated. So
Correct.
he would most definitely make it. So yeah,
But
I
let's
keep
just
a close
say-
eye on the guys. So yeah, it's going to
You
be
watch
really
it?
interesting.
Go for it.
I've got a question for Holtzy though. So, Holtzy, when you started out the season, your handicap was like a 16, 17, 18. And like we said earlier, you sort of been cut down to a 12, 13, which makes it a lot more difficult, to keep that points average there. So what's the game plan going forward?
Good question.
I've already made some calculations. I've played 21 games now, and then I'm planning to play 35 games to get the 20 points average as well. And then I've worked it out on every first league. I need to finish at 16th place, get 40.5 points. Sunday 2 and 30th, get 24.75 points. The two majors, 15th, I can get 80 points there. And then if I finish 12th at the Classic, it will be 119 points. And that will give me an average of 135. So in 2023, Grant won one play of the season on 130.62, and the year before that, Donny won on 129.88. So I think 135 is a good average to set a target for. And yeah, I just need to get placings at the events. If I can win one or two more, we can
Okay,
go
Done.
to
how you're already
145.
1-3, man.
Done.
Yeah.
What Ian is saying is a nerd, pretty much. All right, let's move
He's
on.
taking over from the Friggy Sheets.
Yeah, nerd.
Freaky sheets.
Jamie Sherry is leading Thursday League. He's on 211 points, and he's been number one since March. So I'm sure he'll be looking to keep that going. But Grant is not far behind him. He's 3 points back on 208. And then McKill is on 205 with Leon, and Jason's on 200. I would stop there. Now, Nico's missing out, so he's going to fall out of it. And Ian, so let's stop at Ian. These are the guys who have a chance on catching Jamie. Is it possible? I don't know. Somebody's going to need to shoot 40 points somewhere along the line. But this is what the top 10 looks like. If we had to stop right now, this is what this Thursday shootout team most likely will look like. Shall we have a look at some of the stats from the Wanderers? Well, this is what it looks like. It's ranked 65th in South Africa. Gauteng is ranked 25th. Force record 61. Off the whites is 6,150. Louis Jordan won last year, and I think it was on a Sunday. Minus 40 points. Was it on a Sunday?
Yeah, it was.
Was it on a Sunday? Okay. Average handicap 14. This I found strange. Points average was 27, which is lower than normal. And a gross 94, which is lower than normal. So he was probably the only one that played well that day, and the rest struggled. Because Kyalami is a type of golf course where it's so tree-lined that if you're not off the tee box hitting it straight enough, you're going to spend a lot of time in trees. Am I right in saying that?
100% right, Mazzo. Wanderer is very tight, correct. There's a couple of very, very uh, left to right fold, and then obviously if you're coming back right to left fold, so even if you hit the fairway, for instance, it tends to fall off. Obviously reading the greens is a bit tough, but yeah, it's not a very easy course in my view. I know that we played a match play, me and Donnie, a couple of years ago, and yeah, it's that's what I can remember of that one. It's crazy difficult, that course.
Yeah, definitely. Just to go on with Fricky there as well. I think your ball placing from the tee box is very crucial because there's a lot of dogleg rights, dogleg legs, lefts. And it's so easy to basically through the dogleg. For example, there's one par five with a flat top right, dogleg right. If you too good, you basically underneath the it's just I think for the guys to go out tomorrow is just to really look at the ball placement. Maybe not like take a club, maybe less. Just to try and actually get more fairways. I think if you get the fairways or you hit more fairways there, that makes the game just a little bit more easier, especially on those dog legs.
Mm. Uh, and the greens, I think this time of the year they're going to be quite slippery. These greens, so it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough. Fricky, you playing Thursday for a change. What is your game plan going around the Wanderers?
Look, the game plan really is just to try and get a couple of points and put some pressure on Holtzy. I mean, that's the only goal really. So the game plan really is, I don't hit very far with the driver, so hopefully just find the fairways and even not getting the regulation. Having a short game at this point, I think my short game is good. Just trying to get the odd pass and singular bogeys that I can get. So, 36 odd points, I think, could be in the running for a win.
I think
So,
so.
yeah, trying to get. I mean, the handicap I think tomorrow is a 10. I think I can't
We'll
remember
check
now.
now. We'll see now.
Yeah, so with that extra 1 or 2 strokes that I've got, 36 points can be on the board.
Let's have a look at. I just want to look at some of the comments here. Yaku says the year that I won, I only used a 3-wood from the tee at Wanderers, and I was going to tie that with like you don't really need to hit driver off a lot of the holes. You just need to find the fairway. Somebody else said. Kieran says I think Ian Halshausen needs to work more. He's got too much time on his hands to work out these stats.
I just want to say to Kieran that I don't watch movies or TV. There's a little bit of sports over the weekend, so
Yeah,
my kids go to bed at 8 o'clock, and
and
so
then
do the
you've got.
wife, and then I get time to do all my stats and admin and things like that. So
We
yeah,
will be going through Instagram, you see, Kieran, and Ian will have his spreadsheet open of Excel or numbers, whatever he uses, and he'll be like, my movie. Right? Martin says, Ian's got it all worked out. I'm just trying not to top the ball off the tee. Yeah. Correct.
I hope you have a lot of balls at Houghton, Martin.
Nico
I
says,
just
in
want to say,
short, Halsey is leading the race by Murbaya.
yeah, the thing is, the handicap comes in play now, so we will see.
One more comment. Fricky playing off a 10. Wow, handicap broker. Well, let's see if he is playing off a 10 because here is the field. Fricky, let's look for Fricky.
Damn it. I'm not.
Off a 9. Saga 9.
It's all right.
I think it's a reflective. I don't think it's too bad. Well, it's not a bad field. As I said, everybody's off the first to help them out. So we've got that whole hour that we'll be teeing off. Brian Kunitzer, Shannon Schaefer, our latest winner, and Steve Saunders will be taking us off. So you see there is a spot available. So if you think now, oh, it's Thursday and I've got nothing to do tomorrow morning, I can get it in. You can be there you can tee off 7:12 and you can be out of there. Lyle, George, Kira, and Riyadh is playing. Kieran, Hilton, Rudy and Simon are together. Fricky, you are playing with a Paul and Dean Vellenkamp brothers. So be nice. Show them the way.
Why? I've got the Buffalo card with me. They're going to say Pasala Buffalo.
Yo, okay. And then let's have a look. I'm playing with you, Ian. So let's see how that goes. I'm
Yeah,
playing off a 14 and you're playing off a 13. I don't know how that works, but Grant is at least down to single digits. Playing off a 9. Both Saga and DHG. Leon off 14. Oh, sorry, DHG 13. Then there's a group behind us. Peter, Billy, Lukey, and Carl. Carl is there. Donnie, you playing with McKeel, Jamie, and Kyle. Off a +2 nogal. Enjoy that.
Yeah, like I said, challenge accepted.
And it's your Saga, so you can't even say, Duckhook handicaps are crap.
No, it's like, man, it's like I said, my games outside Duckhook is actually just so good at the moment. So yeah, I take it on the chin.
And
Mazza, I
then,
just want to add something there on the Saga handicaps.
yeah,
At the Wanderers, you lose a 1 or 2 shots because the course handicap rating is a bit lower.
okay. Hashtag nerd. Right. Pins on the day. Par 3 6 is going to be golf raid. Then
Par 4 9. We've got the Six on Towel there. And then the Par 3 17th Golf Concepts voucher. Yeah, I'm looking forward to take that one again.
it's going to be nice to see the Strixon. I thought let's put the towel on the closest in 2 on the 9th because that really, if you hit a good drive, you've only got 100 meters in. So that will be about throwing darts on the day so you can get closest. And the 13th, if we all remember the 13th correctly, that's that little one like this. Right? It's only like a little 130 meter down the hill, but the wind kind of goes this way, and depending where the hole is, and that hole can be difficult as well. I've seen a lot of people make 5s from 120 meters away.
Yeah.
Good hole.
Let's give it everybody, we're going to be on the same page here, but let's get a score prediction. I'm going with -2, 38 points. Is anybody with me?
Yeah, Mass. I would say I thought about 36, 37 odd points. So I'm going to go -1 due to the winds that's also picking up. So I think it's going to be a massive play tomorrow, especially if the wind is like today. So yeah, I'm going to go -1.
I'm gonna go -3.
Nico Kruger
Yeah,
is going -3. Ian,
I think the
I'm with
fairways,
Donnie.
-3.
I played there a week ago, so yeah, -3. Greens isn't good nicked.
Hmm.
So yeah, the short game is there. You can putt a bit. -3 is a good score.
how was
So
the
they've
fairway?
been
Bit
a
hard.
single digit handicap, Olgie? You'll go
Yes.
into a single digit handicap, playing over 9 then, if you shoot -3.
Yeah, 39 points.
Ah, easy, eh?
No, not so that easy.
Eating his shoe there. Um, Grant Nell says -2, Captain. Don't forget, next week, Thursday, is going to be the classic preview show. Grant will be with us as we reveal day one starting times and who is going to be playing in which four balls and everything to do with the classic. So if you're going on the classic, don't forget. Hansi says -2. Peter says -2. Ian Holzhauser made a nice chip in from the bunker last year when he played together. Can you remember that?
Yeah, left bunker, greenside bunker, chip in, very nice birdie.
Hole.
Your spreadsheet.
Can't remember. I can't
Okay.
remember which hole.
Wimpy 4 says Frikkie for the win. Yo, Wimpy
Ah,
is up. He's got something going for you here. He thinks you're the
I
crook
love
here.
him, man. I love him, man. I love him.
Yeah.
Like
Graham says +1. Mark says even. Kieran says if you're -1 for every beer I drink, I'll score -10. -10, you run away with it,
Yeah.
Kieran. Peter, -1. Thanks for watching, Peter. My office is around the corners. Place gets mad windy. So come and visit us when you finish. You'll be watching the live scoring, Nico, so you know exactly when you finish. Come have a smash of whiskey. So that is Wanderers. So lots to play for because after August, I know it's really going to hot down to the last three events, especially if it's going to keep being so tight. So let's see what Jamie Sherry can do and if he can keep his lead. If Grant, off his 9 handicap, decides to shoot -4, things are going to change massively, massively, massively. But what's next is, as we know,
Turn up the temperature, turn up the radio. I wanna soak up every moment, take it nice and slow. Get out the picture, pour some pink lemonade. 'Cause spring is over and the summer's here to stay. I got this feeling, this season is gonna be the best thing that's happened to me. And it's got me singing. Ooh-wee, gotta break free, running around in the summer heat. Like ooh-wee, feeling this beat, dancing around in the summer heat. Like ooh-wee. Summer heat, ooh-wee.
that is the question. Are you ready to be the next champion? Or can Rakesh Singh defend his title? Is very surprised when he won it that day. The better golfer is going to win on the day. I can tell you that much because it is that difficult. Donnie has won twice, the Thursday League once before, and Sunday League. And I think both times that you won, Donnie, was 36 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was around level par, like maybe one over. But yeah, no, like I enjoy Houghton. I think it's one of my favorite courses to play. I like the difficulty. I know a lot of people say they don't like the greens. Yeah, there is a couple of slopes that's like a little bit like you look like eek, but I normally have a good putting day when I play there. So I just love Houghton from a golf course perspective. I really enjoy playing there.
We've got all 18 hole flyovers. So if there is a hole that you would like to see during this preview of Houghton, please shout and we'll play it in. But just to give an example of how difficult the greens can be, just think about the fourth hole, that one that goes up. Like if you do not hit the green in the right place there, you're making a double bogey, my friend.
correct.
Yeah, for
Correct.
sure.
And I promise you, they're going to be fast. So let's get in. Okay, I want to, before we even go to that, I thought while doing stats and things, it would be interesting to see what the distances of golf courses are. So I only focused on the Thursday League and the Sunday too, because that's where we are. And just to put into context of what the distances are, this is what it looks like. These are the calendars: Thursday League, Sunday League 2. Okay, Pretoria Country Club is 6,398 meters. You might be thinking, where's he getting the distances? I use the same website, so if they're wrong, I assume they won't be wrong. So let's hope it's right. But the shortest course on the Thursday league, if I'm not wrong, is the Wanderers. So coming up tomorrow, we play the shortest course on the Thursday league, which is 1,150 meters, right? Compared to the longest course, which is surprisingly, and I had to look at a couple of places, is Benoni Lakes. It's 6,504 meters, right, in total. Is there anything that stands out to you, gentlemen, like that surprises you? Like Blue Valley at 1,188 also surprises me.
Yeah, man. So I must say, from my point of view, very surprised to see Reimser there because I didn't peg it as one of the longer courses. Actually, it was a bit shortish. But yeah, seeing 6,486, that's quite surprising. And then obviously Rand Park Firethorn. Also, to me, I would presume that, well, from where we're playing, that was also not that long. So yeah, Reimser and Rand Park for me.
Yeah, I think the big one that stands out for me, Maz, is Benoni Lakes. 6504. I did not think that like Benoni Lakes is that long. It doesn't feel like that when you play it. So that
Yeah.
for me is definitely the one standing out there, especially on the Thursday league.
I would have
Um,
thought Pretoria Country Club would have been longer because just that one par 5 12 is half the distance.
that's it. Yeah. But yeah, strangely enough, it's like you almost put that into the same bracket from a distance point of view as Glendower. Glendower for me is like when you play it, you feel it's a long course. Yeah, like I said, Benoni Lakes just doesn't feel that long for me. But yeah,
100%. When you look at Sunday 2, and Yaku alludes to this, Yaku Jacobs, he says Glendower is longer, which is at 6,558. So that is the longest course out of the 22. And I would think that it doesn't feel that long. I know there's a couple of long par 4s, but compared to some of the others, I didn't think it would be that long. Krugersdorp's right up there, 6,477 meters.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mas,
that
for me,
yeah, go
for
for
me,
it.
it's also for me, it's also Glendower 6'5". The four fives I have, it's not that long,
Mm,
so they lose a lot of distance. So it tells you how long the par fours
mm.
actually are.
The shortest course of the lot, sorry, try that again. The shortest course of the lot is 6,078, which is Killarney, which we could have guessed. I would have thought Royal might be right up there with Glendower, but it's second longest. No, not even third longest. Eagle Canyon. How is Eagle Canyon that long? Are they counting the cart paths between the holes?
No, man, Eagle Canyon is quite long, man. If you think about, remember we've got a lot of slopes at Eagle Canyon, so
Mm.
it's a lot shorter. But I mean, the distance is quite long, actually, in my view. I mean, but yeah, I mean,
Houghton, 6,400.
sorry.
Houghton, 6,400. So there we go. So it's all between there.
Yeah,
Between there. Sunday
for
2,
me,
Ian, I'll let you go through this because you are leading and you are leading by 4 points.
yeah, Mas, I'm not very confident about this league. We
Because,
are playing a Sunday on Houghton, and Houghton is my least favorite course. It always plays long for me. I struggle with my short game, especially the putting, um, fast greens, slopey greens. So yeah, I've never broke 100 on that course before.
hmm,
Now I'm playing off a 12 handicap, so if I can maybe just get 20 points on Sunday, and then I'm out of
what?
it. So
Never. Fricky, you're 5 points behind him. Can you, if he has a shit day, can you do it?
Yeah, look, if it's a bad day, yes, definitely. Look, from my point of view, being yeah, I've been there quite a few times. Just need to have your average of 33, 34 points. On having that on an average is sort of going to put you in that last four ball, when the league ends. So, yeah, and then obviously it's about the BMT in the end. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I think we will catch a little bit of momentum. A couple of guys, Fats, Fricky, Dana, Franco, even. I think we will get a couple of momentum shots here. Yeah, hopefully we can be in the same four ball at the end.
I think, and while you say that, so the last 2 events is supposed to be the last 4 altogether. So it's October, where the last 8 playing the same 4-wall, depending on match play, etc., etc., etc. Peter Zach makes a good point. Says for a par 70, Kalani is long. He's not wrong because he's missing 2 par 5s. So you could take another 120 meters and add it to that. If they had the 2 par 5s, they'll be right up there.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well done, Peter. Thanks for watching.
Well
Stats for Houghton. Let's go to that. I've got to go there quickly, and then we got to do this one. Boom. Ranked 30th, 9th in Gauteng. Course record's also 61, 6,400 off the whites. The last year's winner, Rakesh, on -2, another low score. But look at the points average, 25.8. And I thought 27 was low. 25.8. In other words, and the gross average, 98 from last year's round.
yeah.
Boys,
Yeah,
we're going to cuck ourselves.
Mas, if you can remember last year when we played Houghton, the Sunday was very cold, and the Monday, next Monday, it snowed.
I remember. And that last hour, the wind picked up. Like it came in and it killed the guys who were playing at the back, killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Hectic,
That's a
hectic.
great reminder. Well done, Holty.
Well done, Halsey. There is what
Yeah,
the
it's bad
course layout
memories,
looks
man.
like.
It's bad memories.
It's obviously not going to be that green. Everything is tight. It's also a Parklands course. So again, off the tee box, but I think the greens are their defense. So I'm sure everybody has played Houghton by now, but if you haven't, go practice your putting. And don't get to the putting green that is there and putt and judge the green on that putting green, because you got no chance. You say, this is what it's like, and then you go on course, it's not.
Yeah, you need to know exactly where you go. Like you mentioned, Meza, on that fourth hole, for instance. I mean, double bogey easy. You can be on the top, even tap it. I think even the 17th hole, if you're on that upslope. I mean, if the hole placing is at the bottom, you're going to tap it. It's going to go off the green, guaranteed another 2 or 3 putts. So yeah,
You really got to find the right part of the green. So if we are good enough, because like me, I aim for the green and hope, right?
and get on.
But like Donnie, he's saying left green, back green.
Correct.
Right, I'm right, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ian is the same, green.
Yeah. Just eat green.
So the person who can hit left, back, front, right, that person is going to play well. +2, nogal.
Yeah.
I'll see if Ryan can make a stat and see how many free putts there's going to be at Houghton.
Would be interesting. You in charge of that. Thank you very much.
No.
Yeah. Good luck with that. One day when we all very, what's the word I'm looking for? Astute and diligent, we'll all add in amount of putts on score capture. When we finish the hole and say 3 putts, and then we can grab those scores and add it to a leaderboard. But that doesn't happen, so here's what it is. First tee, let's have a look. There's the spot for you, Robert, if you're still watching. You can play with Jaco Jacobs if you like, or Jason and Eddie. Starting off, you'll notice that we have a lot of singles and team matches because it is that time where we're going through the knockout stages. Graham de Villiers plays Wayne Jensen. That's going to be very interesting. Jaco is taking it very seriously against our current hole-in-one player or getter of hole-in-ones, Granville Williams. Good luck there. Kyle Davido. You see how that kind of poetic in a way. Gerard de Bruyne, Peter Zach, and Clint Brutus play a knockout game to get into the quarterfinals. Where am I? Am I not playing in this line? Surprise, surprise. Not. Okay, moving on. Anybody else you want to... Obviously, there's no handicaps here because, there's a game tomorrow, so there's no point putting handicaps now. Rakesh, Karuna, Barry, and Gustav take on each other in the round of 16. Fats is playing Bernard in his singles knockout game. There you are, Donnie, with myself, halfway through, 11:57. We're playing with Brendan Fenter and Quivers Kruger. So that'll be fun. Hopefully we can spur each other on to another 44 points each.
There we go. That's
Amen.
the
Amen.
there we go. Game plan.
Ricky, take us through your game plan between Martin and Jaco Duckhook. I'll leave it with that one.
Yeah, Mazza, look, the game plan is simple. I'm going to try and play exactly the same game that I played with you when we played against them. So I just hope that Gerard can bring a couple of 3 and 4 pointers for us. and then the game should be golden. I'm hoping that though Yaku will not use his driver again because his iron is a bit shit. And hopefully that Megs is not going to be a distraction for Gerrit.
You can't say shit on this show.
Oh, shit.
Round of 16, just so you know what is, put it in context. Right, this is what it looks like. So who are the people playing? Zack Attack are playing Rough Riders to get into the quarterfinals. I play up getting into the quarterfinals. So you will play the winner. If you win, you play the winner of IKEA and Bogey Boys, basically.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Who would you prefer to play?
You know what? If you want to be the best, you got to play the best. So I do think that Barry and Gustav is a quite formidable team. We did play against Rakesh and Karuna draw in our pool games. So it would be nice to see Barry and Gustav.
Okay, well, good luck with that. Here are the pins for the day. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, so I'll do it closest. So par 3-7 sponsored by Duckhook itself, and then par 3 9th Monkey Shoulder. That's one of the favorite prizes, I would say. Par 3-16, the Shikon Towel, nicely over the water, and then par 4 18th, we've got the Golf Concepts voucher closest in 2. That's going to be a tough one, though.
It is going to be a tough one, but at least the pin's right there. So if they forget, we just have to walk down the balcony and pull it out of the green.
It all depends where that pin's going to be. On the green.
Go for the top. Go for the top.
Correct. Mazo, just on that 18th, I remember a couple of years ago, me, Paul, and I can't remember if Donnie, I think you also played with. I can't remember. We played that hole with an 8 iron only. We decided to hit 8 iron, and you won't believe it. I teethed the 8 iron, and I hit the next 8 iron on the green. So it's doable. It's just I think I'm going to hit my 8 iron in the teeth. Donnie, were you with us when we played that? Me, you.
Doesn't ring a bell, but okay.
Oh, Richard was with us, man. Yes, it was fun, eh? But yeah, anyways, just
If you like, you're gonna top it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm reading some of the comments here on the right. And Gary says, so obviously he hasn't played Houghton before. Looking forward to Houghton, even though it sounds like it's going to be a tough course. Beautiful golf course. Really nice. But it is tough. It really is. Corbus Kruger says 25 average. I'm so dead. Corbus, you're playing with Donnie and myself, so keep up. That's what I'm saying. Everyone says Houghton, bunkers, 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 bunkers.
Not that bad.
I don't think it's that bad. It's just the bunkers around the greens are so placed that your approach shots is difficult. You either have to fly a bunker. It's well protected greens with bunkers. So there you are. Definitely.
Rudy says Houghton is like adventure putt-putt. Can be. Ricky says nothing. Carl says funny guy, man. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, for what? What's going on? With what?
With you saying he's scared.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, you see. You have to be fast on your feet here. 16th, Ryan Jensen, hit driver. I'm not sure what that is. Somebody said here, Brian Owen, he said, let's see the 4th flyover. Your wish is my command.
Yeah, let's do it.
Disappears. Here we go. Here's the 4th. So you tee off from the top there. Fly this water, right? And this water is probably about a 200 carry.
Yep, roughly.
Right? And then you should be by the bunker, and then you got about 160 in. And then you got these 2 little thingies here in front. But the whole, you can't see it from here, but it slopes like this.
Yeah, you can see it actually, Bazo. You can see how this thing goes like this.
Yeah.
So I wish I could point at the thing exactly, but right on top, that's where you need to go. So take more club, hit it past that green. That's what
And also, what you also like you can see it roughly here, but that valley slopes left to right down. So if you miss your shot to the right, you're actually going to roll down a little bit of a hill.
And it's winter, people. That thing is going to be miles away. If you miss that green on the right, good luck to you.
Listen, I just quickly want to say that don't listen to Matt. He said take an extra club, hit it over. Remember what we said. If you're on the top, it's going to be a double bogey. My view is hit it short, chip it against the uphill, and make your putt. That's it. That's how you play it.
We're going to fight you, but I think go big.
No
hit
ways.
it into the tree. Hit it into the tree here on the left.
And thin it out of the tree.
And chip it close.
Matt,
Which one?
Number 2.
Brian says 4th. Houghton. Spit on that thing. Sorry, which hole?
Number 2.
Duh. This is that stroke 1.
Long par 4. I think it's an
Stroke
awesome
2,
hole.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, the fairway slopes left to right. You don't want to be in the trees on the right hand side. If you get a good drive, you're at that trees like sort of that we just passed there. But this green is a monster, and it all depends on also where the pin is. But it's like also like a sort of a false front there on the front and left. But it's a very good hole.
What I'm
It's a
going to
strong.
say about this hole is because me and you play this hole very differently, right? If you smoke a drive, you have what left? 7?
Well, it all depends. If it's a good drive, winter time, I think like if I have an 8 iron, 9 iron, maybe, and if it's a good drive on the fairway, yeah.
Different game, right? If you like average, like us, we're going to still have a 4-iron left. So
Yeah.
your better choice is just to try and lay it up into the front left here and then chip it close. But if you're trying to go from that distance, you've just got stuff that because the slope's a lot left and those bunkers are not easy if you're in there. So that's my advice. If you can't hit it as far as this guy, then lay it up.
Mazo, can I just say something? You guys are complaining. Well, talking about the green. How many times have you guys actually finished this hole? Because my conundrum is that tree there on the left. I
Nearly
normally
100%.
so that tree on the left is my problem.
This thing here, can you see it? In the way. Completely.
Exactly, bloody thing.
And then if you overcut it, then you on the right, then you've got no shot. So that hole's a nightmare.
Yeah. If I
Gary,
that hole-
hi Gary. This is the second hole, Gary.
Let's show Gary the stroke one.
Oh,
12.
yeah.
Boom. Gary, here's his 12.
Oh,
So you go here. There's nowhere here to hit it, right? Nowhere. Then you go up there.
Beautiful.
Most of us will land about 20
Just there.
meters short of this water, and then that's the green.
It's such a beautiful hole.
Yeah.
you can't
Tough.
miss anywhere.
You can't miss left. You can't miss right. You can't miss short on your second. You can't miss right. So that is a game changer, this hole.
Yeah, it's almost like if you want to make it a 3-shotter,
Let's play
type
again.
of hole, you hit your drive roughly like sort of close to where that tree is, and then you actually lay it up short of the water on the left hand side to have a short like sort of sand wedge, pitching wedge, gap wedge maybe into the green. That's if you want to make it a 3-shotter. If you want to go for it, it's it's a difficult one. Like you have like an 8-iron, like a 7-iron, 9-iron in. It's a tough hole.
Listen, I have a 6 or a 7 iron in, and that thing does not stick on that green. So good luck to those guys that can hit the 9 iron into the green. I'm laying up because my 7 iron, I have just got over the water, and it rolled over into the water. So I'm stuck.
Frankie?
It's a 3-shotter for me.
Nico
Frankie?
Kruger says, near for fork sakes. Steaks.
Frikkie, net om te comment op jou storie daar. Dit beteken jy moet 'n bietjie range toe gaan en gaan oefen op jou ball striking, want dit beteken jy slaan die bal baie sleg.
Ek slaan nou baie sleg, is reg.
Ena.
And Ricky is not wrong. Play into the 13th tee box and come across. But then again, you've got to get it over the trees and stop it.
And not just that.
Water.
No, but not just that. It's like Maz, it's like that bunker. There is a bit of a slope. So if you land just like sort of wrong on that slope, it's going to shoot the ball forward and it's going to roll, and then bring the water into play as well. So it's
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to hit to the water. You want to hit away from the water.
Okay.
So go right.
Now that we've
Bogey is
scared
your
everybody,
friend. Bogey is your friend.
enjoy the view of this hole with all the apartments. Don't worry too much about the hole. Ian, give me a hole. Go.
7.
7, par 3. Here we go.
Oh,
So we hit it.
Yes. Also, check. You can't miss any place. Left, you're in trouble. Right, you're in trouble. Also slips to the left of the water. So if you hit a ball out of the bunker, you may hit it into the water.
Yeah. Got to hit away.
I think
Guys, if you look nicely, sorry, Donnie. If you look nicely from this side, you can see there's 1 ball, 2 balls, 3 balls. There's a couple of balls in the water. Can you see it? Some of them is more.
I think just like what makes it difficult if that pin is there back left, it almost feels like when when you're teeing off, you have to fly all the water all the way.
All the water, yeah.
And like what I found is if that pin is sort of like middle frontish, it actually makes the hole a little bit easier. So it all depends also where that pin's going to be on the day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ek gaan nou 'n koppie tee
Frikkie,
neem.
would you like to choose a hole? We'll do two more.
Yeah, let's do. I must say, I like actually the 10th, that par 5. Very long par 5, 3 shorter for me, and the green also is extremely tough. I
Hold
think
on.
the only guy that can play that green is Donnie.
This is tough, eh? Because your
Yeah.
drive, in general, and I'm not talking about Donnie again, I never talk about it, is you don't get around this corner.
No.
So then you're there, then you have to lay up into the corner here by the first bunker on the left.
Yeah.
Tough hole.
But then sometimes you hit the bunker, and then it's like you stuffed. It's another 2 shots extra. So
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so this green as well, it goes like this. On the left-hand side, it's quite tough. I mean, yeah, I can just say it's one of the tougher greens for me.
Okay,
So,
it would be nice if the course was going to be this green, but it is winter. So just so you see, you can't make out how severe this dogleg is to the right. It's actually quite severe.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah,
one,
and-
you choose one.
And also the thing that you don't see there is the fairway slope left to right. So like I would say almost 9 out of 10 times, if you land sort of center fairway, you can actually expect your ball to be in the rough on the right hand side. Especially now with winter time as well. So, then it makes that second shot, the layup shot, quite like more vital where you place the ball, to go for the green in 3.
I think for the nerds of the Duckhook golfers,
yeah.
placing on this course is very important. You've got to be in the right place. Peter says 10th out of bounds left. Yes, driving range.
Yeah.
Right. Severe dogleg right. Correct. Slopes left to the right. Yes. Long hole. Tough green. Why is he not on the show? I don't know. Come on, Peter. Set it off. I'm going to do the last one, and I'm going to go with this one because depending on where this tee box is, this could be a very interesting hole. Par 3,
Yes.
16.
Yeah.
If this is at the back, it's a 200-meter over this water. Nico, don't die. You can drop just before the water once you hit it in. But it can play, and if the wind is blowing, some oaks would hit, Ryan would hit a driver for sure and hope, right? I might be hitting a 4-iron 3 wood over this hole if the wind is into us. Donnie, you would also be taking a long iron.
Yeah, it's like a 6-iron, 5 or 7, all depending on where the tee box is. But like you said, Maz, if the wind blows, it makes the hole definitely a different beast. So but it is downhill, so club selection is also very important.
Yeah. If
Matthew-
you're on the top of the green in the down putt, it's going to be fast.
Yeah.
So,
Matthew
Mas,
Page says longest par 3 ever. Yeah, from the back.
yeah.
Not fun.
Can we do one more hole?
One more, go.
Number 9.
Okay. Sorry. I always feel sorry for the guys on the tee box on the 17th. Because that's where I eat.
Yeah. Here's the 9th, 163 meters. The wind always blows on this hole, no matter when it is, and not much to aim for.
Yeah, and also that false front there, so anything that just lands a little bit short rolls in the water. But like normally the tees are between like 140, 150. So it makes it like a 7-iron, 8-iron, for whoever is playing. But I think also that where that pin is a challenging, especially if that pin is stuck on the right.
Yeah.
It's
It's going to be interesting to see how it's all going to unfold come Sunday. But as it always is, we're there for the challenge, and we want to. That's why we play different golf courses. We want to challenge ourselves. The last thing I'm going to go through in the last 5 or 6 minutes is Ian and myself are talking about odds for the Classic, but and how to go about figuring out the odds, because we pretty much don't want to say, well, he's playing well, he's got a good chance. So Mr. Nerd here came up with like a system, right, of how we can go about it. So humor us while we do this, because we have to find a way of trying to find favorites to look at. Obviously, there's 56 players, so I can't type up 56 players. But if you are going on tour and you want to know the odds on the calculations that we've put together, just drop a message and we'll work it out very quickly. But this is how it looks Right, Jaco Jacobs, are you ready? Right. Classic player odds. So what we've done is current form, column 1. Very good, 10 points, good, 20 points, average points, 30, bad, 40. Right, previous classic. This is just last year. If you finished in the top 10, top 5, top 15, player of the season currently this year, because that would kind of be a indication of your form. And then general feeling like, yeah, he is playing well. We all know in golf there's a thing called form. Whether it lasts 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, or 0 rounds, there is form. So let's take Jaco Jacobs, because now he is the favorite, Mr. Jaco, at 13 to 1 odds. If we had to all be betting people and put money on someone, Ian, take us through it for Jaco.
Yes, Maza. I just feel that Yaku have played very well in the Open. He came second here at Corsia, so the last few rounds he's in very good form.
Top 5 at a
Um,
Glendower as well.
yeah, you see he's up there. He's close to a win. Hopefully the classic. Previous classic he finished in the top 4, top 5. And the player of the season is in the top 10, so it's 20 points. In the general field, Jakob normally plays well at courses like you both see, the what do you call it, the links courses, you
Yeah.
can say. But the general feel for him, and he's at this moment, I feel that Yaku is a bit is confident in his game. So general feel is 10 points. So I think it's about 50 points divided by 4 categories. His odds is 13. Um, and then there's someone like Gerard de Bruyne haven't played previous classics,
So it's
but
divided by 3 for this one.
3, yeah, and he gets 18. Grant now champion, you can't um keep him out of the quotation as well. So it's 20. And then Ryan Jensen, Ryan is also playing very well at links courses, also on form at the board C. Top performances in the last 3 classics actually. And then so 21. So there's a lot of players that is in very good form and
Yeah.
can win.
Yes, and this is, if we haven't put you in there, it's not saying that you're not going to win. It's just, there's only so many people we can use. Like, I'm not even on this list. That's what Ian thinks of me. I just wanted to throw in there, like Grant Nell, he's got a 30 in current form, and his current form isn't great, but he is getting better. So at this moment, we don't rate him as a favorite to retain his title. Sorry, Grant, but it is what it is. 2, like I said, humorous. George Hunter, 20, good form. He's had a couple of good finishes. He hasn't played the Classic before. Player of the season is up there. General feel, he's got a good chance. 22 to 1 odds. Halsey, take us through you.
Mas, my current form is okay. It's actually average, not good, but I feel it's average. With the handicap now coming down. Last year in the top 10 at the Classic, player of the season leading. In the general feel, I'm not that confident at this moment in my short game, and it's going to be a big problem if I don't sort it out very quickly. So 25. I think I'm number 8 now in the odds. But someone like Bobby plays very well in current form. He won the Open. Player of the season is outside the 21 ranked 21 players that can make it. So, but if he can make it up and get into the top 20, his player of the season points should be a bit less, not 50. Yeah, and then general feel it's good chance to win. So like Fricky, you can never keep Fricky out of any event. He's always there. And Leon is in the previous winner. Leon likes to enjoy the course. One of his favorite courses. I've played all 3 games in the same court with Leon Oosthuizen.
Yeah.
So he's also a top performer
Yeah.
and also contender for the classic.
Watch out. I got one more page. Watch out for Fats. Fats likes Highland Gates. And
He does.
always shoot a low round somewhere.
Yep.
So if you're a betting man, Fats is on your radar. Last page. We're going to choose a couple. Gary Mansfield made a comment about something. But there you are, Gary. 30 current form, which is average. This is how we're thinking about it. You haven't been there before, so 0. Player of the season, 40th. General feel, average chance. So you 40 to 1. So if you put $100 on you, then Ian will give you 4,000 rand.
Sponsored by Duckhook.
Sponsored by Duckhook. Graham de Villiers, I think he's in some good form coming up. He's there with a 20. He has played before. He didn't play last year. I can't remember how he did before. Player of the season is 50 points, and then average chance. So he's 40 to 1. So he's up there. Martin's also hit and miss. Lukey, we'll see. I think a lot of it is to do with, can you play 3 rounds in a row? That is the question. You know, this is not over 1 round anymore.
Yeah, the thing is that good field points allocation. I also felt players that can be consistent.
Ian,
You can play in 3 rounds.
can you
Then
see the
also have a
capital
good chance.
letters here that Gary has put down?
That he played last year. But
Yeah, I
put
was
it there.
wondering what's going on here.
Let's
Okay.
go back to that screen.
So let's go. Let's figure it out. So he played last year. Gary, where did you come? Hurry up! Go! Tell us where you came. Because say he came in the top 15 to 30. The top 15. That's 30 points. So now it's 30 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50. Work it out. Somebody go. So it's 60.
150.
150 divided by 4 is what?
37.5.
37 thereabout.
So you're gonna go up.
No, it says 38.
Let's choose one random.
Sorry, Gary.
Oh, Hansi had a comment here. Very, very valid comment, I must say. Hansi, yes, a lot has happened since. Hansi, why is Nico not one of the favorites in the odds?
Yeah, Mas.
No.
I get the 4 points at Ramsey. I can't get that out of my head.
No. So you lost. Sorry.
So
You
and
beat
if
the
you look
ladies
at,
first, Nico. Beat the ladies first,
if-
and then we can re-talk about this, Nico.
and with Nico, if you look at the social group, all the drinking he's been doing
Yeah.
and helping out the fines, he's going to have a lekker tour.
Yes. I'm just looking through the other comments. Where's the rest of it? Falsy, yes, falsy. I'm on the preview video. Ian, I trusted you with this.
Mas,
You
sorry,
won.
man. It was last night.
Gary, you can take off the caps now. And I says, no problem. Gary's shouting here. Tiskan, watch this space. Yes, I'll gladly watch this space. Okay, to finish the show, we're going to choose one more person. Let's choose a random. Go, Fricky. Choose one.
Francois.
Let's choose Peter
Scholes.
Zach. Because Peter Zach is talking a lot here. Not just at 3 rounds, but medal as well. Need to keep it together for 54 holes. Correct. What we just said. Let's just see what the criteria is. So let's do a Peter Zakaria. I would say, and tell us if you're happy with this, Peter. Average 30. 30 points. Last classic. I don't think you went in the last. No, you were in the last classic. I can't remember. There's just so many. Player of the season. Where is he? Who knows? 21
Oh,
plus.
Mas,
50.
he's
40,
also
I
the
think.
top. He's also the top 21.
Okay,
So
so
it's
that's
about 50.
30 plus 50. Our chances, I would say, average chance. 50. Right. And then it's got to do with the top. I can't remember where he finished last year or if he even played last. Not a chance in hell. Not at the classic last year. So it's divided by 3. So it's 30
Yes.
plus 30
Yeah,
plus
I
50
would-
divided by 3.
Yeah, it's 43.
Yeah.
Yes, his
So
odds.
you're in there. You're still above me, Peter. So you're still okay.
Let's see you, Maz. Like, hey.
Okay, last one. Then we say goodbye. Myself. Form. Average to good. Can we do 25? No. I would say average. All right. I can't remember where I came last year. It was
30,
probably
okay.
outside the top 20.
No, it's 50 points.
50. So I'm on 80. Player of the season, rubbish. 50.
50.
Right. And then chances, average chance. Yeah, I'm not. That's why I'm
Yeah.
not on this page.
Now, so you've got 180 points divided by 4 gives you 45.
Okay. Maybe we do something special with this, and we say everybody put 10 rand down and see who
You
your
telling me
favorite
there's a
is.
chance?
And yeah, there's a chance. It all depends on round one. Okay, everybody, we've got to say goodbye. What's happening? Just to sum this all up, thank you for watching. Much appreciated. We've actually had a nice audience. Is Wanderers tomorrow. We're going to play Lekker, and we're going to use that to catapult ourselves to Houghton. Right. Wednesday, we'll recap Houghton and Wanderers. And then Thursday, we need to do a separate show for the Classic. Nah. Thursday. Don't forget. And then after that,
Correct.
it's like build up to Kyle Army, and then we're at the Classic. It's going fast. Okay, the end. Anybody want to say anything? Final words? Action.
Yeah, Fricky, I just want to say we've got a very good surprise for you at the first round at the Classic.
Who's we?
Why?
Team
Why
Grant.
me?
Team Grant.
Oh,
Team
okay.
Grant.
So I don't know about this. All right.
So be prepared.
Cool.
Okay, then lekker. I'm looking forward to that.
Holty, make sure there's videos
What videos?
of the surprise.
No, we will say it on next week Thursday.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we say goodbye?
Cheers, gents.
Okay,
Team Grant.
lekker.
Enjoy.
Like everybody, thanks for joining
Cheers,
us.
boys.
We'll see you tomorrow, bright and early.